Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have this makeup tutorial for you guys. I had so much fun filming this one and I hope you love this look as much as I do. I'm gonna make this intro super short so we can get started. Everything that you need to know will be listed down there in the description bar, including all the products that I use, discount codes, way to contact me. Every single thing you need to know is listed down there below. I will see you in the next video. I love you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and follow me on all of my other social media networks. I will see you then. I love you so much. Enjoy the video. So for today's eye look, we're gonna do the eyes first because I feel like there might be a little bit of fallout and I don't want to mess up the rest of my face. So I'm gonna prime my eyelids using this Maybelline Dream Lumi. This is gonna give us a really nice clean canvas to work on, but it's also going to make all the colors stay on longer and apply nicely and all that good stuff. I'm then gonna go in with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Androgyny palette, and I'm gonna use Safe Word, and I'm gonna use this color to set that eyelid primer all over our eyes. So that is a great way to prime your eyelids without having to go buy another primer. Just use concealer and a powder and you're good to go. So I'm gonna use the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette, this one right here. This beautiful all brown tone warm shades that I love. This is the Warm Neutrals palette, and I'm going to take this little baby right here and slowly blend that into my crease area. I want to do mini circular motions and really develop the color just in my crease. I'm not touching my lid area, and I'm not going too high up to my brow bone either. As you can tell, I'm just keeping it on the crease. And this brush is absolutely great for that because it's really fluffy on the edges, but it comes at a tip. It comes as a tip. It comes to a tip, so that's where most of the color is going to stay. So it's really going to pop that color there, and then the surrounding bristles is really gonna help everything blend out easier. This is absolutely one of my favorite brushes to use for eyeshadow. I'm going to gradually bring this up just a tiny bit because the next color I'm gonna put on is gonna go under it, so I want this shade to really pop from like behind. So I'm just gonna bring it up a tiny bit. I'm gonna go back in with the Androgyny palette and take this really pretty dark brown shade. I believe it's called Demetrix. I suck at pronouncing things. But it's this really nice true brown shade, and I'm gonna pop that right under the color that we just put on our lid, but we're gonna make sure that our first color is still peeking out from behind. So we're gonna keep this a little bit lower but still in the crease area. And then with absolutely nothing on my brush, I just like to go back in with this brush and kind of melt everything together. I'm going to take this black eyeshadow by Makeup Forever. I think it's M100. I'll list it down below if I can find it, but it's just a really nice matte black. And I'm gonna use that to really deepen the outer V of the eye, but make sure you only keep it on the outer corner. We don't wanna bring it in too much. Oh, that looks so pretty. I like it. I like the way that everything is blended out so far. This has got to be one of the prettiest blacks that I own. It's so pigmented and smooth and blends really easily, because sometimes black can be so difficult to work with. So if you're looking for a good black, I recommend this one. I'm gonna go in with my previous brush, no color on it, and just blend out the edges. I'm going to take a little bit of the concealer by Maybelline that I used earlier, put that on the back of my hand, because I'm gonna use this to, there we go, to carve out my lid so we can pop on that really pretty yellow shade. Now this doesn't have to be perfect. I just want a really nice light base, so the yellow is gonna pop more easily. I'm gonna go into this NYX palette right here. This is again the NYX Ultimate palette, but this is the Brights collection, and I'm really gravitating towards these yellows right here. I think I'm gonna grab that outer corner yellow and put that over what we kind of just created with the concealer. I'm gonna try to build this yellow until I get the intensity that I want. I'm gonna go in with that brown that we used the first time, and hopefully this will help blend easier. Going back in with the Warm Neutrals NYX Ultimate Palette, I'm going to take this shade right here and pop that under the brow bone. That's really gonna clean up that area, but also lift up our brows. I'm gonna go ahead and take a makeup wipe and clean out the edges at an angle because we're gonna go in with a liquid liner and do a wing liner. To do my liquid liner, I'm gonna go in with the NYC Black Liquid Liner. Now the rumors are true. NYC is no longer sold in the United States. I believe it's only available in Canada and some other places. I went to Target the other month, I believe, or week, and realized that the NYC display was completely gone in the makeup aisle. And after doing some research, you can find these at other locations online only, but I guess they're not sold in stores anymore. So I'm gonna try to find a dupe or another liquid liner and be obsessed with that. So I guess this is the last time I'm using this on camera, but I'm gonna use this, which is my all-time favorite. I'm gonna miss it so much, to do my wing liner. After taking all of the fallout off your face with a makeup wipe, we're gonna go ahead and start our face part. First, I'm gonna go in with Wanderlush, which is a moisturizer slash primer that I created with Ofra Cosmetics. It is still available down there. Just click on the link down below. And don't forget to put in KimThai as the discount code to get 30% off. Since Wanderlush is more of a hydrating primer and it's really gonna lock in that makeup, but it's also good as a day and night cream, I need something to shrink the appearance of pores. And this is one of my favorite drugstore poreless face primers. This is the e.l.f. Cosmetics one, and it's really nice. It really fills in the pores, so it's gonna give you a flawless surface. The only thing I don't like about it, however, is that it smells kind of funky. So that is the only thing that bothers me about this, but other than that, it's a pretty affordable and good formula. So I'm gonna use that, and I like to dab it in to the areas that I find my pores appear the most. For a little bit more hydration, I'm gonna go in with Milani Cosmetics Make It Last. I thought it said make it wet. And I'm gonna spray this all over my face. I love the spray in this, and I also am obsessed with the smell. Really, really good drugstore primer. I would rank it #1 at the drugstore. And for foundation, this is an oldie but a goodie. It is one of my all-time favorite high-end foundation, and it is the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. I'm in the color 2.3, but I'm not really sure if this is still my color. So if it doesn't match, I apologize. And I'm just gonna use this Morphe beauty sponge thing to work it in. This is a really nice, dewy foundation. So if you have dry skin, I really do recommend this, and it does do what it says. It stays on a pretty long time. It stays on pretty long, 15 hours. I'm not really sure about 15 hours, but it stays on for a pretty long time, so it should last you all day. At least for me, it definitely does. And it has great coverage. It's more on like the glowy, dewy side, so you definitely have to build because the formula is a tad bit thin. And for concealing and highlighting, I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealers, I believe. Yep, the Maybelline Fit Me Concealers in the color 25 Medium mixed with 15 Fair. And to set that all in place, I'm gonna use the Ben Nye Luxury Powder in the color Cameo. It's one of my all-time favorites. I use it in every single makeup tutorial. It is the only powder that I love. And to set the rest of my face, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Powder, which is clearly my obsession. I've hit pan. I'm gonna use a little bit of this to set the rest of my face, which is what I just said. And when you're setting those areas, you just wanna dab, 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 and set that powder into place. You don't wanna drag, because that's gonna move your foundation. To bronze and contour my face, I'm gonna go in with my Deck of Scarlet palette, which clearly I'm obsessed with. And this is one of my favorite contouring bronzing shades because it's not too warm, but it's not too cool. It gives you a really nice shadow. And I'm gonna use this to carve out those cheeks. Today I'll be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills collaboration with Nicole Guerrero. It is a glow kit, so there are 6 highlighting shades, which you guys know I pretty much died when I saw this. Nicole is an absolutely amazing person, just disregard the YouTuber title that she has. As a person, she is so humble, so inspiring, so influential in the social media world. I absolutely love her. I've been watching her for a super long time, like back in the day when she was in like a small little room and there was like a white fan and like her small little TV that she always had on during her video, and then like her bed was on here, or like over here, and she had like highlights. And she is someone that I've been watching for years and years, and it is so crazy now that she has accomplished so much. She truly is an inspiration to me and someone who motivates me to do better and be better every single day. So Nicole, I am so proud of you, and I cannot wait to see you in a few weeks. To highlight my face, I think I'm gonna go in with Forever Young, which is this color, and mix it with Glow Getter right here. So these two in the middle. The moment that this came out on the Sephora website, you guys have no idea. I have never ordered something so fast in my life. Happy! So the one thing that I noticed about this palette is there is quite a bit of fallout, which I'm not a fan with when it comes to highlights. I don't like particles flying everywhere. But other than that, it's a bomb highlight palette. And for today's blush, I'm gonna go in with the Becca Cosmetics Blush with Light Blush Trio palette. And I am going to mix these two together. Oh, wow, that's a lot of oops. To give a really nice neutral color on the cheeks. That's pretty. You can't see it, but it's there. And I like to blend that into my highlight. It's kind of like having a transition in an essay. You want to really transition onto the next paragraph. Now back to her eyes, I'm gonna pop on some mascara, and then for my lashes, I'll be using these right here. These are Lily lashes in the style Sydney. While my lashes are getting kind of tacky to apply, I'm gonna take that brown shade that I've been messing with this whole tutorial and put that in the lower lash line. Now, of course, if you want this look to be a little bit more darker and dramatic, you can go with a deeper brown and blend that in the lower lash line, but I'm someone who is just not comfortable with anything in the lower lash line because I'm Asian and it's just gonna smear everywhere in about an hour. So I just like a little bit of a shadow down there. And while the lashes are drying, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my lippy. This is a Cake Face Beauty Cake It Liquid Lipstick in the color Clueless. I felt like my inner corners needed a little bit of this. So I'm going to take Glow Getter and put this in my inner corners to really brighten it up. And then I'm gonna take my Urban Decay makeup spray and spray, and I'm done. Okay friends, that is it for today's makeup tutorial. I hope you had a lot of fun hanging out with me. Don't forget to comment down below, give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to hit that little bell next to the subscribe button so you get notified every single time I upload a new YouTube video. I will see you in the next one. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Bye my loves.